Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with another NCAA promotion relegation season week with the Sam Houston Bearkats offensive coordinator. So this season, we're trying to win the Natty and trying to go be a head coach somewhere else. So this is hopefully going to be our last season for Sam Houston. We're going to give it our best shot. Last week we won our first week game against Rice. Then we lost by 1 point to Pittsburgh, and then we won again pretty handily last week. And then we went through our week 4 bye, ranking us at number 12. So we've technically gone down 4 ranks because we start off this season at number 8. So this week we will be playing weeks 5 through 8. And our first one is going to be against Georgia Tech, our old rivals, whenever we were Georgia State quarterback. So I'm excited to see how we can do this week. Right now, in the top 25, we are number 12, and Georgia actually won their game, so they're back up to number 16. Texas is currently in the lead at 4-0, which is pretty interesting as well. We're just going to try for our best and see if we can hang on and get promoted out of CUSA and go to the Natty, if anything. All right, next is Georgia Tech, who are 84 overall, 84 offense, 85 defense. It's going to be another tough one. All right, our defense hold out on their first drive, 5 yards by Anthony Carey, 4 yards by Zach Pyron, and then negative 3 yards by Anthony Carey, and then they punted on 4th and 4. Good job, boys. That's what we love to see. Let's start us off with a nice little curl route. So we still have our favorite boys, Leo and Larson and Reese as well. Let's get it to Leo, first. I accidentally hit X instead of Y, but that's fine. All right, start us off. And we also figure out a new really fun play that we really enjoyed, which is going to be that halfback direct. We really, really liked it. I want to try to see if we can run it one more over here and see if it'll work against Georgia Tech. Let's give it a try. There was a flag, so probably holding on the offense because he scored a first down. It's usually how it happens in real life. Yep, of course. Breaking the center. He had a holding penalty last week as well. So let's run a nice little tight end screen to the left. Get our boys open. Maybe Mukaba, Bledsoe, or Leo if he can beat his man in the corner. Leo, take that turn. I waited too long trying to get him open. All right, let's shoot an inside zone to the left with Reggie. Try to see if you can get in the middle between 78 and 65. Coming right there, boys. Nope, you didn't block that, dude. Okay. 5 yards. Yeah, so we're slowing down. Let's do an Ohio sale. We did go 1 overall in offense during the bye week, so hopefully we can, hang in there. Leo, hold on. There you go, son. Beautiful stuff. Nice job, boyo. You're my favorite. All right. Well, 53% completion rating. That's pretty gross. All right. Larson, yeah, behind the line. There we go. There. Good catch, Larson. First down, baby. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, thumbnail last week. See who will get the thumbnail this week. All right. I think Leo, maybe if he can beat his man. Right there. Ah, that should have been pass interference. He stopped moving, man. All right, second and goal. Let's do an inside zone up the middle. If they're going for a blitz, let's do 4 verticals option. Right there, Mukaba. Wide open, beautiful. Got it off quick enough. And the next change of possession, they went for it on 4th and 3, but they didn't make it. 3-yard rush by Traylon Maddox, pass thrown away. And then on 4th and 3, they did 2-yard rush. So our defense stopped them. Thank you so much, boys. Defense still held out that time. They scored, passed to Eric Singleton for 27 and a 39-yard touchdown. So AI just gave it to him, or they have to make it close, which is super annoying. All right, let's go back to coach. What do you want? X under? So 46 seconds left. We got to score again, try to put this game away. Let's give it a try, boys. We got this. Larson. Wide open. Hold on to it. Thank you. Who wants it? Who wants it? Oh, crap. I tried to chuck it. What the heck, man? All right, Leo. Beat your man, please. Get up there. Go. Quick, Leo. Ugh. Dang it, that was so close, man. Go for that nice, juicy little Hail Mary. See if we can get something out of this one. We're going for that blitz all the way, baby. Larson. How is he so freaking tall? Yeah, it was automatic punt in the half. All right, starting off the second half, we're going for a double post. See if we can get somebody open on the inside zone. Ooh, right there. There you go, boyo. First down for Leo. Nice. Let's do a no huddle. We're turning into a double post again. Just for funsies. Even though it's already a double post, but you know what I mean. Ooh, Leo again. Ooh, nope. He had a little bit too much leverage on that one. Let's do a slot drive to the left side. Yeah, let's go a little bit yards on this one. Ooh, nice. Stay on his feet. Beautiful stuff. All right, perfect. We'll turn that into a halfback dive up the middle with our main man, Reggie. Going for a little bit of a blitz as long as you're behind 70. Yep, there you go. 70 paving the way. Good. Thank you, number 70, Larson. Love it. That's what you get for being a previous offensive guard. Perfect. All right, halfback draw. Okay, star receiver going in for it. So let's do a play action crossers. 80, Mukuba's not getting blocked yet. Yep. Man, the camera angle. If it didn't switch over, I would have been able to throw it, but it basically stopped me from throwing until he got into range. Let's do slot option. All right, coming to you, Leo. Just get your curl. There you go, son. And he held on. Thank you, sir. All right, let's do a middle slant. Maybe Grimes. He's kind of our fifth wide receiver. We haven't thrown it to him very much. Perfectly to Grimes. Beautiful stuff. Nice. Defense held out on a 4th and 1. 3 yarders by Anthony Carey. 2 yarders by Zach Pyron. Pass to Zion Taylor for 5 yards. Punt on 4th and 1. All right. Let's run another double post. That will turn into an all-go. See if Larson can get anything on this one. Maybe Leo. Leo's going to be triple blocked, so might be on the right side, boys. Larson, actually. Oh, man. Grabbed his legs a little early, man. All right, let's do a shallow cross to the right this time. Couple slant routes right there, Larson. Perfect slant route. Jeez, that almost intercepted. Yeah, this is a tough one right here. Let's do X follow. Should have done a run play, but that's fine. He's going for that blitz. Yep, there he goes. Dang it, chuck it. There we go, Mukuba. Oh, that juke. He basically like glitched onto my leg, man. Nice to play action read. Hey, Leo, if you beat your man, you're gone, son. Where you at, Leo? Right there. Curve, Leo. Curve. Dang it. Yeah, the star defender on the freaking star receiver, man. Let's do halfback draw. Get a little bit of Reggie yards. Right there. Why are you so slow, man? He did an automatic freaking towards the middle. Right there. Larson, turn around. Give me that block with Mukuba. Larson he was offensive guard. He doesn't have much speed on him. We're doing okay still, though. 1 touchdown a quarter. We're doing okay. All right. 54 seconds left in the... That dude's playing pretty close coverage. There you go. There you go. Yes. Did he hold on? Yes, you did, Leo. You're so good with those freaking hands, man. Love it. Play action sweep. Going for a little bit of a blitz, so we're going to have to get off this one quick. They're going 4 forward. All right, who we got? Who we got? Right there. Chuck it. Dang it! I knew it was coming, but the way the camera angle goes where you can't throw it until that camera angle disappears is so frustrating. Oh wow, Grimes. Oh no, that's Mukuba. Holy crap! Nice, beautiful stuff, Mukuba. Defense held out. Fumble recovered by Jaden Scott for 46 yards. Thank you, sir. On 3rd and 19. Love to see it. You kept that one alive, man. And perfect field position. No flavor on that one. All right, let's do a red zone scissors. I feel like doesn't work very well this season. Let's do play action slide. Yeah, our boys are a little bit weak their season. It's pretty much 1 great wide receiver, 1 great tight end. Luke was fantastic though, but just not very high overall. Mukuba maybe again. Oh, getting those hands forward. Nice job, Mukuba. That was beautiful, dude. All right, let's do play action slant. Think to Leo or Bledsoe. Oh, Leo. Open. That dude didn't turn around. Oh, man. Here we go. QB sneak. Get there. Boom. Drew. Nice. And the animation of he was tackling me, so I went forward. It's funny. I'm still at negative 17. Might just try to go for a little bit of a go for it to see if we can get those yards back just for, you know, his career. All right. Looks like they scored this time. Okay. And they tried onside kick. So 4 yarders by Zach Pyron. 2 yarders by Zach Pyron for a touchdown. Next point is good by Aiden Barr. All right, boys. We win after losing in week 2 against Pittsburgh. We won our last 2 games. Zach ends off 11 for 18, 152 yards, 61 completion rating, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Sam Houston ends off 15, 27, 236 yards, 55 completion rating, 3 touchdowns. And then for rushing, we're 18 for 153 for Reggie. Love it. Another 150-yard game for Reggie. And then Drew, 8 for 13. And for Georgia Tech, they got 6 for 60, 4 for 12, 2 for 5. And then for receiving, for Georgia Tech, 7 for 95 for Zion Taylor, 2 for 32, 1 for 17, 1 for 8. Then for our wide receiver, 6 for 97. It's a 3 yards away from 100, but that's fine. He's fantastic every other way. Bugaba got 4 for 70. Larson got 3 for 50. Grimes got 2 for 19. Then defensively, our boys did pretty good, actually. 1 sack for Ford, and then for our interception, Chancellor Prox again. Love it. And then we also had that fumble. So overall, pretty great game for us as we go to the next week. Hopefully our ranking will go up a little bit more so we can make sure we stay in the playoff picture. Drew was Offensive Player of the Week. I really think it should have been Reggie. That's kind of disappointing. All right, and we went up by 1 ranking. Wow, that's kind of weak. And we also went up by 1 on defense, which brings our overall to 80 overall. Love it. And this week we're against Charlotte, who are 81 overall, 81 offense, 81 defense. Or 82 defense, I mean. Then let's see our top 25 currently. Texas stayed up at 5-0. Texas A&M stayed 5-0. Texas Tech 4-0. So top 10 have 3 Texas teams. That's going to be really fun. And we, 3-1. Georgia won again. They went up to 14th. Clemson trying to stay in there at 2-2. Ohio State 4-1. LSU 4-0. Okay, and Pittsburgh finally got ranked at 4-0. They're currently leading our CUSA conference, and they're ranked 21. And then current Heisman watch, we got the quarterback out of Texas, makes sense, 96 overall. And then quarterback out of Oklahoma, wide receiver out of Texas, quarterback Texas A&M, and then wide receiver out of West Virginia. Keeping it interesting over there. For the kick return for ourselves for funsies, just keep it interesting. Love some kick returns. All right, Grimes, what you got, man? You had that really good kick return last time. Not much flavor on this one. So another higher overall boy, and also Charlotte. They're our divisional rivals because they got promoted with us. Yeah, in 2026 they got promoted with the MWC with us, and in 2025 they also got promoted with us out of the Independent. So they've been our rival pretty much the entire time we've been playing. So they're 2-2. I don't know if they're going to get promoted though because Pittsburgh's so good, but they've been playing really well. Basically our entire career. So this is going to be fun. I think we have never lost against them, which is awesome. But we'll see if they can change that this week. There's no flavor on that one. Yeah. Okay, let's do a halfback direct, our new favorite play. Try to get this first down, see if we can beat Charlotte with it. Stick behind our offensive line. Come on, boys. We got this. Beautiful stuff. Good block, number 79. Oh, number 20 has that rib thing. I don't like that. I think it's so dumb. Okay, and then let's do a double slant. Need for that first down, Reggie. Mukaba, maybe Leo, maybe Larson in the right side. Let's see. Mukaba. Beautiful. Give me that block, Leo. Oh, too late. My bad. All right, let's do a drive to the left. Oh, yep. Oh my gosh, it bounced off his head. Reggie could have, or he still could have caught that though. All right, let's do a high-low dig. I haven't run this play in a while. Larson's going for it. Okay, that could be fun. He can beat his man. No, not really. Maybe right there. No, the freaking man, he jumped 12 feet. All right, let's do a middle slant to the left. It's 3rd and 10. Try to get it to Lisa in the field goal range. Go for a short pass probably, just to get some of it. Ooh, Leo. Come on. There was no way. Leo had that on him. Coming to you, Mukaba. No, it's not. It's coming to Leo. Chuck it. Oh, come on. All right, starting us off in our end zone. Yeah, Drew's cold right now, so he's playing the worst he's ever played. 2nd and 7. All right, let's run a couple of halfback directs. Run that again, try to get a first down. Don't give up defense. Give me some blocks. There you go. There you go. Nice. We'll try to get it to Grimes if he can get open. Yeah, right there, Grimes. Wide open. Holy crap. Keep running. There you go, Grimes. Love to see it. 28 can't beat you, son. Touchdown. Man, after 2 punts back-to-back. Happy we're on the board. All right, and they don't convert either. 2-yard rush by Taron Kellerman, 5-yard rush by Kellerman, 3 yards by Kellerman, 4th and 1 punt. Starts out with a double slant. This will probably be the last play of the second. He's no longer cold, which is good. Leo, wide open. There we go. Keep fighting. There you go, son. Perfect. All right, that's probably in the second. Starting off after 2-minute warning with a halfback slip screen. Let's see. Anybody can get open. Larson. My gosh. He jumped freaking 40 feet in the air. What's your shark halfback wheel? Who wants it? Who wants it? Reggie? There you go. The deflections are ridiculous, man. You just raise your difficulty all, and every play is deflected. Mukaba, please. Nope, another deflection. He didn't even turn around, but he knew where the deflection was coming from. Like they settled for a field goal. Pass to Lasky for 4. Max Brown passed to Isaiah Myers for 12, and a 45-yard field goal is good. Okay. So drive. Yeah, we're struggling again. Even though our overall went up by 1. All right, yeah, let's just do a short pass to Grimes. Oh, nice, Grimes. Good job. Talking to me really late out of bounds, but that's whatever. They're not going to give it to me. True strong flood. I think Leo. Right there. Give me that block. There you go, Grimes. Perfect. Oh, 13 seconds left. Good thing I noticed. Holy crap. Let's do a tight flood. Try to get as much yards as possible. Try to get a touchdown. I think Bledsoe or Mukaba. Right there, Mukaba. Fight for it. We're out of timeouts. We have 1 play to run, and then we ought to kick a field goal. Okay. Trying to make me do short passes. We're freaking too many yards left. Right, let's do tight spot. Try to get to Leo. Here we go, Leo. Coming to you. Right there, quick. Nope, Mukaba. Second night intercepted by Chanston Prox. Yes, sir. That's 3 interceptions on back-to-back games for Chanston. Perfect. So let's start us off with a halfback direct, see if we can get Reggie in the end zone. That was a beautiful job, man. Nice job, Reggie. Perfect. Barely touched. Mukaba. Again. Thank you, Mukaba. Give me that block, Leo. Perfect. That was a good kind of screen a little bit. Basketball style. Let's do Salem X Kitty. We might go for a short pass for Larson in the corner. Yep, there you go. There you go, Larson. Nice job. First down for Larson. Do a slot pivot. 8 for 20. Pretty gross for the quarterback. Sorry, Boyo. Everybody going for the end zone. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. Nope. Alright, shock ape option. One of our favorite plays that we used to run all the time. See if we can get anybody open. 2nd and 10. Oh, yeah, Mukaba. Yeah, he's our best bet this week. He's really getting open. Nice job, man. Alright. Let's see. Leo. Yep. Beat your man on the slant. Nice dive, done. Defense held off again. Sacked on 4th down. Nice job, man. Love it. Alright, let's do an inside zone up the middle. Get Reggie a little bit more yardage. Even though he had 150 yards freaking last week, they're still not going to give him player of the week, man. That's disappointing. But yeah, we've definitely been in a lot tougher season because player of the week is... We only had it once, and that was for the quarterback, and he only had like a 235-yard game, so not too big. Holy crap, Reggie. Beat number 30. Ah, that would have been a beautiful run by Reggie, man. All right, start us off with an inside zone split that will turn into a all-go. Everybody go, see what you got. There you go. Lawson, perfect. All right. Then 4 vertical option. I'm going to get Larson at least 50 yards. Ooh, that's not too bad, Larson. Turn around. Nice. Keep going. That was pretty good. First and goal. All right, let's do a no huddle. We'll turn into a 4 vertical option. And Larson's already lined up. He wants it. All right, we're going to immediately hit A. So we'll see. Go. Go. Click. Yes, Larson touchdown. Beautiful. That's what we wanted. We held him off again. They went for on 4th and 5, but incomplete pass. Pass drop, 5-yard rush. Love it. All right, inside zone with our main man. This will end. This will go to the second 2-minute warning, I mean. Oh, nice drop. Yeah, number 30 is so quick. I guess keeping it makes him faster by having his jersey in a stupid way. I'll try to get behind number 70. There we go. Oof, big hit by against Reggie. Halfback power 0. You know, we've been stressing about this one, but that's because we've been filming these back-to-back, so to stay at least a week ahead. So, trying to win as easily as possible. So, definitely having some big gaps so far. I think we're leaning in more into the difficulty. It's been a month since I filmed, so I'm just going to blame it on that. Thank you, Reggie. All right, let's do a read option that will turn into a red zone scissors. Okay, who wants it? Who wants it? Leo. Good curve. Oh, flag. Okay. Who is it? Johnny Dixon. His first holding call of the season. Okay. 1st and 20. Jeez. All right, let's do a halfback direct then. Probably could end the game right here, but we're not going to because I don't want to ruin the stats any more than they already are. We're having the AI play it just in case. There we go. There we go. Nice job, Reggie. All right, that's where we'll end the game. We'll just halfback direct to end it since we got wide touchdowns for all the boys we wanted to get touchdowns for. So I'm pretty satisfied with how we're playing right now. All right, we win 38-3. And stats-wise, 13 to 26. So we brought it back after going like 3 and 20 to 50 completion rating, which I'll take. 273 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Also, he got some extra bits. He got step up and dot, which is awesome. Picked up some skills. And then 14 to 21, 176, 66 completion rating, 2 interceptions. Nice. 2 interceptions for being 89 overall. Love it. And he's a senior as well. And then rushing, we have 10 for 35 for Kelman, 3 for 7, 2 for 9. And then for Sam Houston, Reggie got another 120-yard plus game, 18 of 136. And we got 101 for you. That's not too bad. And then for receiving, we have 4 for 70, 4 for 48, 3 for 63, and then 2 for 92. So good average for everybody. Awesome to see. And then Charlotte, 4 for 74, 3 for 43, 2 for 13, 2 for 28, 2 for 16, and 1 of 2. And then defensively, those ones were Chanson Prox and Jaden Scott, so our 2 best defenders so far. So I'm very happy with that. And we're finally leveled up, level 35. Love it. I feel like we're really taken out against these teams that we're playing against, though, after losing by 1 point to Pittsburgh, 41-7 and then 38-3. Love it. All right, let's see where we go on the rankings. Hopefully a little bit more. We're at least in playoff position now, though. All right, we're now up to number 10, so we're only going slowly up by 1. Next is Arkansas State, who are currently 2-3. They are 80 overall, 80 offense, 81 defense. And in our conference, we are currently 4-1. We're at number 2 in our conference right now. We have the most wins, so technically we're number 1. And then Pittsburgh lost. Pittsburgh finally lost. Oh, wow. Who'd they lose to? Pittsburgh lost to Houston. Okay, so Houston's currently on top of our division. They lost by 2 points. Wow. Wonder how now you know how it feels. Oh, he only threw for 100 yards as well. Jeez, that's unfortunate. In our current top 25, Texas won again, as well as Florida and Texas A&M and Notre Dame and Texas Tech. So we have 5 teams that are currently undefeated. That's pretty crazy. Nebraska is also undefeated, but they're number 9 because they're a weaker division, which is annoying. Georgia won once again, so brought up their ranking. We're in the top 10. LSU is undefeated at 5-0. Nice. Pittsburgh got knocked out of the top 25 because they lost 1 game. And they barely made it in because CUSA is a weaker division. And now they got knocked out once again. So that's unfortunate. Then Heisman Watch hasn't changed. Darian's still up front. Ooh, Notre Dame actually went up. Oklahoma State went down. West Virginia went up. Texas wide receiver went down he was like 2nd place. And then Arkansas State's first drive of the game ends off in a field goal, 3-0. 3 yarders by Brandon McDonald. Josh Flowers sacked for a 5-yard loss. And then Nassau and Gerald, 32-yard field goal is good. All right. So they're starting off strong. Let's try to do the same. Let's do a halfback direct, my new favorite. Because Reggie's so good about getting off the line. See what we can get out of this one. See if their defense is strong enough for it. Perfect. First down already. Love it. Let's run it one more time just for walls. Very happy with this. Yeah, the defender's pretty strong. They have a pretty good linebacker in the middle. Okay, let's go back to coach suggestions. Let's do a nice little curl flat. Larson's going in the ends in the little bit of a random slant right there, Larson. Beautiful stuff. There we go. Yeah, he couldn't even tag him. He's 300 pounds, man. Get wrecked. All right, let's do mountain slide. Okay, Leo's gonna be triple covered, so it might not go to him. We'll see what he got. Oh, they're audible. Let's see. Can you got it, Leo? Leo might got it. Let's see. Leo got it. Get there. Touchdown, Leo. That was a beautiful cut. Staying in bounds, Leo. Love it. 14-17 for passing yards, 20 touchdowns, 71 of 134. 2nd and 9. Chanson Prox, another interception. That's 4 weeks in a row with an interception by Chanson Prox. He better be like a defender of the year, man. He's so good. Love you, Chanston. All right, Shock Ape Shoption. This is coming to you, Grimes. Holy crap, Grimes. Beat your man. Not even getting deflected. Love to see it. Nice job, son. Thank you, Chanston, for making that opportunity. Intercepted by Tito Bonilla. His first interception of the season. I don't recognize the name. Nice job. 2 interceptions. Love it. Still halfback dive up the middle with our main man, Reggie. Give me that block number 70. Thank you, sir. Previous offensive lineman. Love to see it. All right, let's do a X-dig. All right. Coming to you, Leo. Wow, that dude completely blocked. Jeez. That was disgusting. Love you that. Nice job. It's a touchdown for pretty much everybody already. For an 80 overall, their defense is pretty weak, which I'm very happy with. And no interception that time, but a punt. Let's do a smash play. Try to get Larson in the corner. Larson still needs a touchdown, as well as Mukaba, I believe. Oh, they're going for that blitz. Yeah, Larson's going to be double covered. Yep. Yeah, I knew that was going to get deflected, but that's fine. We're doing pretty good. Ooh, the coach wants us to do an Alco. Okay, let's do it, coach. Ooh, Leo's fast enough to get past this guy. Yep, Leo easy. Don't get deflected on. Yep, perfect. Number 6 is quick, but Leo, look how quick Leo is. Boom, right down the middle. Perfect job. That was beautiful. All right, they settled for another field goal, but it's halftime. This is a fun game, man. I love this one a lot. All right, let's do stack out. Okay, Mukaba, this one's coming to you if you can beat your man in the corner. Right there. Hang in there. Nice job staying on your feet for Mukaba. Beautiful stuff, man. All right, let's do a no huddle. Or, well, never mind. Double slant. I think Mukaba again, actually. Right there. Oof. Should have given him a little bit more. That's my fault. Slot pivot. Larson down the middle. Grimes going across as well. Yeah, Larson. He can get at least a little bit yards. Yep. Take that. All right, let's run a halfback direct. Try to get that first down. All right, coming to you, Reggie. You need 8 yards. That's it. Give me that block 79. Thank you, sir. Leo with that block as well. Perfect. Beautiful stuff. Now we know the exact kind of run play to run, which is awesome. With our offensive lineman on that left side. All right, double post. Ooh, Larson. He's not going to have any blockers. All right, here we go. Coming to you. Right there. Don't turn around, 52. Yes. No huddle. Let's run that play again. I think Larson can get there. As long as you can beat 92 on that coverage. Similar speed for them, too. Oh, Larson, even more wide open. Beat him up. Get there. Beat him up. Oh. One more. We're going to have to throw A quick, but I want Larson to get a touchdown. I want everybody to do. And then next will be Mukaba. All right, here we go. Here we go, Larson. Ready, go. Right there. Turn. Holy crap. Leo. Oh, my God. Leo wants the money. Nice job, Leo. 169 for him. Great number. Wow, that's 4 receptions on 4 touchdowns for Leo. That's pretty insane. Second and 6. Intercepted by Chance and Prox. That's 2 interceptions for Chance and Prox. 3 interceptions against the quarterback of Arkansas State. Love to see it, boys. All right, this is coming to you, Mukaba. Beat your man. Beat that star defender. Ready? Oh, he had that one. That spin around. That would have been golden. All right, let's do a... What do I want? Shock H option. Okay, a little bit of a curve for Reggie. Grimes as well. Grimes already has a touchdown. Maybe Reggie can get this one. Yep, there you go, Reggie. Get that. Just a little bit of yards for you. 3rd and 4. Okay. All right, Salem X Kitty. It's coming to you, Mukaba. Oh, he's going to be double covered. Maybe not. Maybe Larson first down if he can hold it in right there. There we go. Hold on. There you go. All right, no huddle. That would turn into a play action mountain slide. Not really no huddle. All right. You want Mukaba now? No, he's going to be double covered. Oh, no, never mind. Jeez. Oh, Mukaba. You had that one. All right, so let's do a angle smash. Left side, Larson, Mukaba, Leo. But 83 is going for the end zone. Ooh, Mukaba. Oh, that curve. Yeah, that was pass interference. He went. Yeah, he beat you, man, and you grabbed him. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, sir. All right. We slant play. Let's do it. Let's see who can get open. We got Larson. We got Mukaba. Bledsoe already has a touchdown as well as Leo. Ooh, Larson. Beat your man. Beat your man. Yes. Larson. Beautiful stuff. Such a big boy. Love you. I love it though. We're stomping them the next week. Perfect. 42-6. And then another punt. Turnover. Awesome. Let's do it inside zone. And we're going for a little bit of a half blitz. Let's do red zone scissors. We need Mukuba to get a touchdown. Actually, no, hasn't he already had a touchdown from that shock edge option, or was last week? Let me check. Playing gross against them. Thank you for the block number 70. My main man. Love you. Perfect. All right, so inside zone split. That will turn into a... No, we'll stick with inside zone. Get Reggie some more yardage. Try to make one of the top running backs in this league. All right, 2nd and 2. Let's go for another inside zone. That will turn. Now we'll keep it. At least get a first down before we go crazy with some yardage plays. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. Now we'll mix it up. Coach wants us to keep running it, but we want to get some more plays on these guys. All right. Ooh, here's what we can do. We can do a shock ape option. There, Mukuba. There you go. Just saying next kid to end off this 2-minute warning. Okay. If you can beat your man, you're golden. Right there. Holy crap. Easy. What? You did not see that ball come in anywhere. All right. Run it again. 4 seconds. Now he's being double covered. Number 32 did not see that ball, man. No way. Boom. Edge with that first time with that halfback direct. Love to see it. We'll do a shotgun. We want a Salem X Kitty. I think he can do it. Or he's being double covered again. Right there, Mukuba. Nope, not enough. Okay, let's try to do a slant. Let's do a SE dig. I think that'll be a good one. Oh, Mukuba's going off the end zone, actually. Nope, man. That's not too bad. Nope, they don't want him to have the touchdown. Alright, let's do a shallow cross. We'll just go for regular people. Yeah, now he's getting blocked by the star receiver. Star defender, I mean. Yeah, I'll just let him field goal. Sorry, man. We'll get him next time. Nice. Field goal good. Perfect. Alright, after that drive, we win 45-6. Nice job, everybody. Good job, team. Vioto, 15 for 27, 311, 55 completion rating, 6 touchdowns. His Dodd also leveled up. Now it's silver instead of, I guess that's bronze for a step up. Arkansas State, 11 for 21, 130 yards, 52 completion rating, 3 interceptions. Oh, man. Sorry, Josh Flowers, 72 overall. Jeez. And for rushing, 11 for 30, 8 for 70 for Hawkins, 1 for 3. And for Sam Houston, Reggie, 8 for 88. Love it. And receiving, we have 6 for 66 for Larson, 4 for 169 for Leo, 3 for 29, 1 for 41, 1 for 6. For Arkansas State, we have 3 for 41, 2 for 18, 2 for 34, 2 for 9, 1 for 15, 1 for 13. And then, of course, my player of the game for that one was Chancellor Prox with 2 interceptions. That was beautiful. And then Tito also got 1 interception. Nice job, boys. Let's see. We're really picking up speed now after losing to Pittsburgh. Leo, wide receiver, offensive player of the week. That's right. Put some respect on his name. All right, and we stayed at the same rank. Next, we are against 3-3 Purdue. We're 84 overall, 84 offense, 85 defense. And them being 3-3, that's pretty interesting with that. In our current top 25, Texas won again, as well as Florida, A&M, Notre Dame, Texas Tech. Nebraska won once again, but they're still at number 9. And then Alabama, Oklahoma, and Boise State are 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so the 3 Texas teams stay in the top 10. In top 5, really. And then, looking around... So Georgia got knocked out at 3-3. They got knocked out of the top 25. It looks like Pittsburgh got knocked out as well. I don't see them. Pittsburgh, our rivals, as well as Georgia, got knocked out. Clemson is hanging in there at 4-2. They've been the previous record holders, I believe, in the Natty. So that's pretty interesting. Oh no, they've just been the top of the SEC basically the entire time they've played this game. Okay, that keeps it fun. Then Leo got player of the week. Let's look at our conference standings. Actually 5-1. Okay, so we beat up Houston, nice, who are 4-2. Then Pittsburgh, wow, they lost. Wow, Pittsburgh, how the mighty have fallen. They're now 4-2. Wisconsin is 5-1. Oh, James Madison 0-6. That sucks. And our current Heisman watch: Texas quarterback is up top. Oklahoma went up by 1. Notre Dame went down. West Virginia stayed the same, and then Notre Dame quarterback went up. Yeah, so his wide receivers beating the quarterback. That's pretty interesting. All right, now we play against 3-3 Purdue, who are currently 84, 84, 85. Let's do it. Immediately going with a turnover, pass thrown away by Marcus Devalia, pass dropped by D. Nealon Morissette, and pass for 9 yards for Jaheim, and then 4th and 1 punt. Let's see if we can finish off this week with undefeated run. Start us off with a halfback drug, just because we love the play so much. We've been using it a lot. It's a fantastic one. So they're going for a little bit of an extra coverage in the inside. Yeah, a little bit more tough on that one, but we fought for it with Reggie. First down, love it. All right, let's do an inside zone now. Get a first down. Pretty good field position for that punt for Leo. Thank you, sir. You only had like a 3-yard run, but still pretty good. All right, cool. Let's see what coach wants us to run. He wants us to run. Let's do a play action crossers. We're gonna go for a little bit of big plays. We'll see. They're 3-3 right now, but don't want to lose to them. Ooh, B's wide open. I chucked it, but I let it on for too long because of the way that the camera angle changes up. It doesn't let me throw it quick enough. All right, so a slot fade. Maybe to Mukaba make up for a touchdown that he should have gotten last week if he can get open. Mukaba, maybe? No, that dude's going to turn around. Oh, my gosh. Wow, that was intercepted. Oh, Larson taking him down. And immediately intercepted by Jalen Rowe. Thank you, sir. Pass knocked away, then immediately intercepted. So back to trading interceptions on that one. Thank you, sir, for that interception. Back in our same field position. Let's see if we can make up for it. Ooh, Leo. Oh, man. Not enough. All right, Salem next kitty. See if we can get anybody open on this one. Coach wants us to pass. Let's try to pass. Mukaba, maybe we can beat number 32. Nope, deflected again. Didn't even turn around. It's just like, eyes in the back of their head, man. It's so frustrating. All right, let's see. There's not enough, but maybe. Nope. Man. 4th down. Come on, field goal. Thank you, sir. He hasn't missed yet, so as long as you stay golden, then we're good. Thank you for the leg. All right, 4th and 7. They punted. Perfect. So 3-yard rush by Jaheim. Pass drop by Nilon. Pass thrown away. Then punt on 4th and 7. Love it. All right, let's 54 left in the first. Their defense is actually hanging in there, though. Their overall is pretty good for going 3-3, so they are a decent team. 2nd and 8, only 2 yards on that one. Just doing an all-go, I think. I'm just going to see what we can get out of this one, see if we can get any yards. Yeah, he's cold right now, so we're trying to get as much yards as possible. Throw it to B. Man, that deflected. He jumped so high. All right, so a drive play. We're 0-8 right now? Oh, my God. I didn't even realize. Sorry, man. Yeah, we'll go at least one completion. Yes, he got the first down. Perfect. Man, let's do Shockwave Option, one of our favorite plays. He's going to get covered on this one, but see if he can get open at least a little bit, then we're good. Nope, not enough, but Leo, there we go. Just high enough for a first down. Thank you, sir. All right, let's run a curl route, get at least 5 yards on this play as we end the first quarter. I think we might get it to Leo again. Right there, turn. Perfect, first down. Thank you, sir. And that'll end the first quarter. Well, never mind, we have plenty of time. Let's do a slot outside. We'll run it to Leo. Turn, Leo, turn. Oh, I threw it. Leo was open for a while, so they had time to block him off the ball. Let's do a stick wheel to the right side this time. Oh, open for Reggie. Oh, hit as I threw. I had a lot more flavor on that one than he hit me with. Shut up, Stadium. Or the guitar riff, whatever that is. All right, Leo. Perfect cut. Hold on to it. There you go. Beautiful. Converting that first down. Play action mountain slide. I think still get it to Leo. Maybe Mukaba. Bledsoe's also good for the end zone. Let's see. I'm going to probably run this one because they're probably going to go for a blitz. Mukaba. Just got to chuck that one away. What's the flag? Wasn't even close to anybody. They usually don't call pass interference when somebody's not, but I'll take it. All right, let's do a slants. Coming to you, Larson. Get in that end zone, son. Beautiful job. Touchdown, Larson. All right, defense held out once again. Love you, boys. Pass run away, 3-yard rush, pass dropped. Awesome. All right, let's do a curl flat that will turn into a play-action jailbreak screen. Or no. We'll do it into an all-go. Jailbreak screen's a little bit too tough to run with this team. Don't want to risk it too hard. Oh my gosh, holy crap. Mukaba. Alright, got a really good reception on that one. Let's do a middle slant now. Try to get maybe Grimes or Leo in the corner. Ooh, Leo. Oh man, yeah, that was pretty good coverage on that one. Alright, second and goal, we're doing okay. Let's do a Mountain Z spot. Maybe Larson. Larson we've really enjoyed playing with, so let's try to get it to him. Right there on the post. Nice, good turnaround from Larson. Touchdown, baby. Love it. Alright, defense hangs on. We get the ball back with 1:32 left in the second. Thank you, boys. Leo, good turnaround. Nope, not quick enough. Oh, but Leo still made it in. Nice job, dude. Let's do a tight flood. Ooh, Mukaba wants it. How much flavor do you got on you? Oh, no, number 8. Number 9, I mean, sorry. We haven't thrown it to him in forever. All right, let's do a strong flood. 9 of 18. So we're staying around 50%, so that's good. I think I want Leo on this one. Oh, no. Ah, not enough. Sorry. All right, let's do a swap drive to the left. And that Katarov, man, they've been using a lot lately. It's ridiculous. It's freaking startling. There you go. Nice job. Good job, Grimes. First down. All right, minute left. So we want to all go see if we can get any good yardage on this one. Rosen. He's our second wide receiver. Oh, Leo, wide open. Oh my gosh, you had that one, Leo. Number 13 freaking jumped an extra freaking 50 feet. The jumps are ridiculous. All right, Leo, do that slant perfectly. Right there. Beautiful, Leo. Love to see it. Knew that was coming to you, son. All right, end of the second, our defense held off again. We're now winning 24-0, which is beautiful to see. So our team is playing pretty great. I love it. Let's just do a couple Reggie plays, get him some good yardage. Might do a couple halfback directs just for funsies. There you go, Reggie. Break all those tackles, son. Perfect. 33 yards for Reggie. Let's do a slant play. He got 122 last week, so he's getting about 100 yards a game. Probably won't get it this game just because we're having some fun with it, but we're still doing okay. Man, that glitch to get in front of it was ridiculous. Game, come on. Let's do X follow. Ooh, Larson wants to go for the end zone. We'll see. Maybe. Oh, crap. Thank you, number 56. Love you. He hasn't fumbled at all this entire game. They wants to all go. Let's all go. All right, who wants it? Who wants it? Let's see. Gonna be some double coverage on you. Larson, wide open. Holy crap. Nice job, Larson. That was awesome. It was a fantastic run by Reggie. Didn't even say that. I just let it happen. That was awesome, Reggie. Let's do inside zone to the left. Just Reggie it up. Get him some yardage. I'm pretty happy that we haven't really had to do much QB running, though. There's probably been a few times where we probably could have kept the play alive if we QB ran, but just kind of keeping at it currently in the current ratio that we're doing, with mostly Reggie hanging in there. Vioto's our senior. You know, if he's happy passing, then he's happy. That's kind of how I'm thinking of it. Try to get Reggie this touchdown right here. Good block. 79 just really goes out of the way to block this star dude. It's very beautiful. Love it. And we fumbled, but we recovered, so that's good. We've had about one interception every 3 or 4 games, so ratio is not too bad. Completion rating is still pretty bad whenever I play quarterback, but we're hanging in there. That's 81 yards for Reggie. Oh, nice. Great coverage by number 70 to give us that massive yards. 120 yards for Reggie. Love it. Perfect. Now we can do another pass play. Let's do a slot outside. Maybe to Bledsoe. Haven't thrown a Bledsoe in a while. Right there. Make that turn. Oh, no. He has that big boy right there. Maybe Reggie again. Yep. Get at least 5 yards on that one. All right, do play action mountain slide. Mukaba, maybe Bledsoe going for the touchdown. Could be good. If Bledsoe turns around quick enough, then we can get it to him. All right, here we go. Right. No, they're waiting for me to make the... I freaking hate when they do that. The camera angle, man. It's so frustrating. We're just doing all go to the left. They really want us to all go, man. Everybody's on fire, so if somebody getting open, then we're golden. Ooh, Mukaba right there. Turn around. Nope. Good deflection. All right. Come on, Trey. Hit that field goal. Yes, he hasn't missed yet. Perfect. Thank you, sir. I think he's playing better than our boy last season. All right, they settled for a field goal this time. Okay, interesting. We win 34-3. We didn't score in the fourth, but neither did they, besides that 3 points. So finishing off the game with player stats, Davila, 70 rating, 10 for 26, 124 yards, 38 completion rating, 1 interception. For 90 overall, that's pretty weak, actually. And for Houston, we got 15 of 29, 237 yards, 51 completion rating, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. So he ended up throwing an interception after played. Oh no, I think that was an interception when we were playing. I can't remember. And then Reggie, 17 for 153, so he got like 30 more yards. So mostly went for him, for Reggie. And for Purdue, we got 2 for 6. Oh, geez. And receiving 3 for 48, 2 for 13, 2 for 23, 110, 113, 117. And then for Sam Houston, got 5 for 90 for Leo, 4 for 39 for Larson, 2 for 8 for Grimes, 18 for Grimes, 2 for 80 for Mukaba, 1-5, 1-5. Love it. And then defensively for Sam Houston, we got 1 sack by Esperanza, 1 sack by Ford, 1 sack, 0.5 sack by Rowe, as well as Wright, and then 1 interception for Rowe. Perfect. Good job, team. So one of our stronger weeks, because we lost Pittsburgh by 1 point, but now we win 34-3. Love it, boys. Perfect. Now let's advance the week and end off this episode here. All right, and then in and off this week, we stay at number 10. Next, we're against Wisconsin, who are currently 6-1. In our division, they're currently the highest at 90 overall across the board. Oh, gosh. Wisconsin are in 11th place as well in that. So they currently lead after Pittsburgh won last week, but they lost 2 after that. So 5-2, Wisconsin's currently 6-1 in the conference. So they're going to be our rivals for this one. So that's going to be frustrating. Then top 25, Texas, Florida, A&M, Notre Dame, Texas Tech, all won again. Boise State lost. Nebraska's still winning. They're still at number 9, though. Yeah, so the top 5 are not going to change. So we might be stuck at number 10. As long as we can, if we lose, we're out of the playoffs. Like, no joke, because of how we have like 5 undefeated teams, including Nebraska, making it 6 undefeated teams. Math. So that's going to be a struggle. Oregon might get knocked out. I wonder if they'll get knocked out of the SEC as well. We'll see about that. LSU lost as well, so they're no longer undefeated. Pittsburgh went back up into 19th place after winning again. And Wisconsin are 11th, so Wisconsin wants to overtake us. If we lose, we'll probably get knocked down to about 19th or 20th, because Pittsburgh will be about tied with them. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be a struggle. Hard season for hopefully our last season as Sam Houston. We'll see if we can get to the Natty with so many undefeated teams. Yep, so that's going to do it for me for this week. I will see you guys all next week for the next 3 games of this season. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and you guys have a great day.